Okay, big breath in.
Every morning on Laguna Beach, California, you'll find a group gathered on the sand, laughing. There are no jokes, no punchlines. They're laughing for no reason at all. You're probably laughing just watching this. It's called laughter yoga, led by Jeffrey Briar.
You can generate happiness from laughter. You can start feeling terrible. Laugh with other people and you will create happiness.
Before you write this off as just another off-the-wall California fad, you should know laughter yoga was the brainchild of Indian doctor Madan Kataria. He was doing research for an article called Laughter, the Best Medicine when he got the idea.
I was a very serious physician practicing medicine in India. I never laughed so much because I don't have a great sense of humor. It just came from up, and suddenly 4 o'clock in the morning I got this idea, why not start a laughter club?
What began with 5 people in a Mumbai park in 1995 has spread to more than 5,000 laughter clubs in 50 countries, like Korea, Israel, and Germany.
You don't need any sense of humor to laugh. You don't need to be happy in order to laugh. In fact, when you laugh, you develop your sense of humor. You develop joy within yourself.
More than that, Kataria says the breathing and laughing of laughter yoga will improve your health, even if you have to fake the laughter. It's a claim backed up by Berk at Loma Linda University. Berk has spent more than 30 years studying how laughter affects what's going on in our bodies. Berk has found laughter decreases stress hormones, improves our immune system, and boosts endorphins. Those are the brain chemicals associated with the runner's high.
Exercise and its good effects on health have become widely known. I mean, I think no one would disagree with that now. Is that where we're going to get with laughter?
I'm thinking we may get there with the same sort of prescription for laughter of maybe 30 minutes a day, 3 or 4 times a week, if not more.
That sounds like a pretty good prescription.
It's enjoyable.
In a year-long study of heart patients, Berk asked one group to choose half an hour of comedy daily. Some chose the sitcom Friends.
Given my lifelong search for irony, you can imagine how happy I am.
Others received the same medical care without the comedy. The group that laughed required fewer medications such as beta blockers and nitroglycerin. Most striking, over the 12 months of the experiment, only 8% of the group that laughed suffered a second heart attack, compared with 42% of the control group.
Now, if you or I had discovered a medication that did that, we'd be on our way probably to Stockholm or to Sweden.
You'd be getting the Nobel Prize.
Yeah.
Even the anticipation of laughter produces some of the same beneficial results, offering evidence of what Berk calls the biology of hope.
What we have here is a series of brain images that reflect the state of the brain when a person is made to experience happiness.
Dr. Richard Davidson, one of the world's leading experts on the mind-body connection, says he is located where happiness lives in the brain, the left prefrontal cortex. Negative emotions such as fear and anxiety show up on the other side of the brain, the right prefrontal cortex. Davidson is at the forefront of research using the latest brain imaging technology to search for how a positive disposition affects our health. Already, Davidson has found that people who are upbeat have a stronger immune response when they're given a flu vaccine. That means a positive outlook actually makes you less likely to get the flu.
In general, there are data showing better health outcomes among optimists compared to pessimists on a number of different measures.
Population studies offer more evidence of the benefits of being upbeat. Optimists live about 7 years longer, on average. Davidson is also studying the power of meditation. It won't make you happier necessarily, he says, but even beginners at meditation can reduce the levels of stress hormones in the body and improve their immune response.
I am a great believer in the capacity of the brain to shape and to reshape itself.
Few exert more power to shape their emotional state than Buddhist monks. Davidson calls them the Olympic athletes of meditation, making them ideal candidates for his research. He's been studying Buddhist monks for 2 decades at the invitation of the Dalai Lama, whom he meets with from time to time. Davidson recalls one meeting where a Japanese scientist asked the Dalai Lama about happiness.
The Japanese scientist said, "Your Holiness, there's one question I've really been wanting to ask you for a long, long time. Please tell us about the time in your life when you were the most happy," which I thought was kind of an interesting question to ask the Dalai Lama. And just like that, the Dalai Lama said, "Right now."
Dr. Kataria, who began the Laughter Club movement, says people who laugh are, like the Dalai Lama, living in the moment.
Joyfulness makes you feel good immediately. It's now. And that's what children do. And I want everybody in this world to live like a child. Now, just now.
So what